Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Iron Sheik 84, and we are about to do some mutant Titan feuding. So, Dudu Topaz, Housekeeper, IRL Gear, JTF, Nico, Simpsons 99, Soupster, and TWS. Good evening. There we go. Hope y'all are having a fantastic Saturday so far. Alright, I got that going. The hell is JBL? There we go. Swap in, where the hell's Eddie? There he is. Alright, whew. First fight ready to go. Daniel King, what's up? How you doing? Where the hell is it? Okay, there we go. My day's been pretty good. Unfortunately, I got woken up. I woke myself up a little bit before 6 today. And, you know, it was one of those things, I tried to make myself go back to sleep, and I couldn't, unfortunately. So, I just kind of was like, you know how it is sometimes, you know, like, you sleep for 5 minutes, you know, you're awake for, you know, like, you're awake for 20. You know, it's like, you go to sleep for, you know, it's like, and then you wake up for 10 minutes, and then you sleep for 45 minutes. So, it was kind of like that, and finally, around, 8-ish or so, I was just like, well, there's no point in, wearing myself out, waking up, going back to sleep, waking up, going back to sleep. So I got up, I made myself a delicious cup of coffee, and then after that, I spent the next like four-ish hours or so running errands with my mom. So we went and picked up cigarettes and stuff for the store from a couple different places, and then I hung out at the store for a little bit. And then I came home. My dad and I and my wife watched the movie Six Bullets with Jean-Claude Van Damme. That was very, very lame. It was so bad. And then it got to be about the time to feud. So here I am. Nico and Bacchus, how's it going? It's going good. I love that animation. I know I said that last night, but I really, really love that animation. I hope y'all are having a fantastic Saturday so far. So, I am excited. I okay. So obviously, like it's like without it's in God's hands whether it happens or doesn't. But I am gonna try my damnedest to max this solo event. So we're gonna see how it goes. So just to give y'all a heads up, it's 6:10 right now in the evening in Dallas. I am gonna be taking my usual break to have dinner with my folks. Around like we're gonna end around 8 like normal. So we're gonna raid Garrison. But after that, I will be back, and I'm just gonna stream until I pretty much pass out from the lack of sleep that I have. So it's like I said, I am planning on having a very long stream later on tonight. Oh yeah, I saw that Scopely sent out the 2,000 health packs. Actually, what I'm most excited about is now obviously I don't have a stopwatch and I haven't timed it, but they said that that like everybody's basically on a supercharged timer to regain the health. I'm actually kind of excited about that. Like I know I didn't have that many health packs to begin with. I only have 16,000 at the moment, which I know that's like pitiful numbers. And I can barely look myself in the mirror. But yeah, I don't, like I said, that's what I'm good about. I don't ever I just heal myself during feuds anyway. But I mean, like I'm willing to. That just helps me out because I can time out when I want to like take a bathroom break or whatever a lot easier to just say like, oh hey, if it takes 2 minutes for example, then I can time it to like, hey, I'm gonna go grab a drink of water, or I'll go get or I'll go do XYZ, go to the bathroom, whatever, and just makes life that much easier on me. I'm going RRP right now, but I have decided that if for whatever reason this doesn't work for me, which I don't see why it shouldn't, but if I do run into any issues, I'm gonna do his. I'm gonna switch it to black, and I forget which one the other is, and I'm going to see if I can't set up stun loops instead. But for right now, this is what I'm going with. Unless I face somebody in Haven or whatever, I doubt many people bought that $100 anti-bleed belt, so I should be good keeping RRP the whole time. It's like, for example, here, no belt. Oh, I know, housekeeper, but yeah, but you see, like I would have you as the exception to the rule on a lot of these things. So here we go, my first Titan v Titan battle. But you put it on the actual Demon King. Yeah, oh yeah, of course, I know you have. So Housekeeper was lucky enough to actually pull the Demon King last night. So send all your hate tweets to him. There we go. You have a strap-on Titan with the real card as well. Yeah, I was debating doing a strap on him. Like I said, it's one of those things. I know we talk about it. It's one of those like wait and see sort of things. I don't feel like I'm gonna be losing that much at the moment by not doing it this second. But if I see that I'm running into issues or whatever, I'll cough up the metal I'll cough up the strap parts or whatever, and I'll put one on them. Okay, didn't pin me unfortunately, but yeah. Yeah, the thing is, that's why I kind of, like I said, I went through kind of like multiple, like, do I do this, do I do that, because since he does have so many different builds available. But yeah, like I said, I decided on this one, and then like I said, I figured, if for whatever reason it doesn't work, hey, there is no harm, no foul in trying something out, seeing that it doesn't work, and then trying something else, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. Please, by all means. Black drop kick. Purple knee smash and finisher. Fucking course. God. Second fucking time in a row. Oh, shit. Yeah, I saw Benny's doing that, by the way. So, I definitely, if I had the boogeyman, I'd do him. Oh shit. Do that and then break that. This is going to be quite annoying here, just hitting each other back and forth with this over and over. But he just potentially screwed himself over here. Boom, there we go. Thank you so much. Alright, now please don't fucking dodge this again. Oh, remember, keyword here, I said please. There we go. First Titan down. Oh yeah, I've had ones in the with Otis where like it went like in the 20 or 30 minute range and just would not for the life of for for the life of me finish. Ugh. But hey, that wasn't too bad though. I can't complain. But here you go, Nico. I'll go ahead and try out yours. So. Oops. Here you go. So, the mutated dropkick you were saying. The knee smash and then the finisher. All right, and then yeah, and then switch this obviously from okay. Let's see. Okay, so Bray Wyatt. Damn it, that's not the one I'm gonna move destroy. And then take that off Carmella. And of course, like, you see, I was getting like a decent point, decent amounts of Eddie's shards, and of course, where is he? If y'all see Eddie, just tell me to stop. He is. Oh, yeah, there he is. Yeah, look at this. I need 14. So, like last night when I stopped, I only needed like 41 shards or whatever to get his 4 SB fuse, and like in the bags now I'm getting like 14, 8, and now I got 2. So this game just does not want me to get those last 14 shards and get a freebie fuse, huh? There we go. I think opponent found. There we go. All right, so we'll try this one. And by the way, I'm keeping with the Titan because I want those bonus points. Obviously, those bonus points help out the faction, and in turn, help me. So there you go. So you're saying like do the drop kick first. Obviously, there we go. Don't deal with that, and then... There, yeah, that should be enough to knock him out. There we go. Yeah, the one thing I hate, you know, I mean, like, I know they said a couple minutes, but here's the thing, like, I don't, like, you know, it's like, I don't want to get into semantics, so, like, oh, well, exactly what, I mean, like, but still, is it 2, you know, is it 2 minutes, is it 3 minutes, 5, 10, I mean, you know, I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I got that. Yeah. So I saw Merrick's video on this. So it's do that, and then yeah. So they're right here. So then you know when I do my finisher, do it right here. Oh. Yeah, do that, and then you know you get the health steal plus the yeah. I dig what you're shoveling. There you go. This is the one that I'm the most worried about. If I had to be worried about something, just out of precaution, I'm going to put that there and use one of my precious curses if need be. Yeah, Portland Frank, how's it going? Striving for that for Max in the solo. Oh yeah, housekeeper. Yeah, I can do it. It's just I know that probably what's gonna happen is gonna be like 2 in the morning. I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm tired. And you're like, oh yeah, I already got like 300 million points. I know Beast Mode said that he's not gonna do any pulls and he's just gonna try to be top 20 in this. So I'm pretty sure that he's probably gonna get to that point by the time this is over and done with. He was 10th last time, right? I think is what he said. There we go. I think I left my clipboard in my other room. Or in the other room. Or my other glasses. So by the way, if y'all ever see me swap out my glasses, so these ones right here have like that special blue tint thingy that's supposed to keep like the strain out of your eyes. I don't know. I hardly ever wear these, and I kind of forgot I had them until I found them the other day when I was cleaning out my desk. And I should really make some use out of them since I, you know, paid for them. right in the face. There we go. Just wanted to check something out real quick. So 110 million is the max, right? So if you get 880,000 for bleeding him out, you need to beat 125 Titans. But I'm also not counting bonus points for beating all 5 people, right? So what is the breakdown? How many would you have? How many Titans would you have to beat like 100% in order to max this out? Was it 24? Was it 30? I mean, what was the number again? Not sure. I'll have to hear. Well, maybe on a break I'll figure it out. When I say break, I mean like, you know, like a break in between like feuding or whatever. Actually, I probably should have moved that one row down just so I could have maximized that a little bit, but hey. Figure that out here in a moment. I know I did finally. There is a flaw in this though. Now that I think about it, if I don't beat him by the time his purple moves fill up, we're just gonna be swapping kickouts back and forth though, right? Yeah, like I said, this is the one flaw here, and plus he's got the bleed, so he has the advantage of potentially knocking off a million health there each time. Oops. Jetson 81, yo 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 yo. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't a bad idea, but that's the one flaw I saw here is we're gonna get to a point where we're just gonna be swapping, like I said, we're gonna be swapping it back and forth. But he's got the advantage because if he gets this bleed off right here, I'm toast. Yeah, see? I mean, but it's fine, you know. Look, I'm willing to try any strategy once. Yeah, but I like the RRP better. Alright, so we're gonna switch to Mr. Sacco. And also what I'm gonna do is, just to cover myself, I'm going to have that curse there. Yeah, that's, I mean, like, here's the thing. I'm willing to, like, you know, like I said, I'm willing to try anything once, you know, out of fucking memory, of fucking course. God. Great. Sako has no fucking health now. Fantastic. Just make myself a note so I can write to Scopely and tell him what happened. 41, 48. Them. Roar. There we go. Well, yeah. That alleged super speedy healing. It's just annoying, you know how it is. And of course, try to avoid doing a pin so I could stack a bleed or two, but couldn't do that. And if he does this right here, oh yeah, I'm screwed either way. Fantastic! I can't beat Finn Balor now. Great. Well. Ugh. So happy about this, as y'all can tell. Well, there's only 2 minutes. There's only 2 minutes left. Whatever. It's just like I said. It's just annoying. You know what I mean? Whatever. Okay, so win a feud battle is 10k points. Completing one is 305,000. So here we go. Oops. Switch to full screen there. Okay. So here we go. I'm just gonna leave this for myself, but a manual check. Okay. So the potential. Oh, soft mode. Can y'all excuse me for just a second, please? All right, thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so the maximum that you can get per battle is 1,195,000, right? It's 905, 500. Well, what about whenever I beat the? Well, just ask whenever I beat Finn with Finn the first time. Why did I only get 880,000 points? Okay, here I'll trust you on that. So 95. Oh, oops. Okay, no, I get what you're saying. Okay, so that math correct. And obviously I'm not trying to factor in too much like the okay, you know, if you do this, it's this points and this and that points, but just basically I'm going with this, and then obviously there's the bonus points for beating a for beating like 5-star opponents and 4-star opponents and getting cascades and all that good stuff. But oops, there we go. Okay, so there we go. So if 110 million is your goal, and this is what you get, so not factoring any other bonus points, you need to do at least 90 brawls. And then whenever I have this manual check here, so there's 25, 870, 946 for me. There we go. So I got 84 million to go. And if you divide that by... There we go. So like I said, so when you figure it out, so here we go. I got roughly 69 more brawl. Well, actually, I should say that. There we go. That is a flaw. You're right. Yeah, I was gonna say that's the. Yeah, like I said, it's a good strat to a certain point. It's just you get caught at the end. But here's what I'm gonna do. So Titan Feud, obviously brawl's over. Oh, switch screens. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. One. All right, and I'm gonna put a. Where's the stopwatch? There you go. Here we go. We got a stopwatch here. I mean, it certainly is going up pretty quickly, so I'm not disputing that at all. Let's see. Covering up my cash and coins. Okay, if y'all will excuse me for just a second, I'm gonna go grab myself a cold drink real quick. I'm gonna go get my clipboard out of the other room, and I will be right back. All right, guys and gals, I am back. I went and picked I forgot my Apple Watch was on its charger. Went and got a drink. Went and got my clipboard. Checked on the boy real quick. So I am 100% squared away. So yeah, taking a look at this. I know they said it's a few minutes, but let's see, timing it out for 5 minutes. I've only gotten almost 300K back on this. Now Foley obviously is has healed up a lot quicker, but yeah, it looks like you gotta wait like what is it, 20 minutes or something like that in between in between doing that. That's a little bit more than I'm willing to wait. So what I'm going to do here, oops. So I'm going to replace him with I may as well do Triple H here. There we go. We're going to switch Balor back to... Yeah, the only other one that I was thinking of was doing this right here. Was doing this and then maybe something else. But yeah, I like I said, I like his bleed setup better. So there's that. There. Oh yeah, shit. Actually, fuck. I'm gonna put that back on. Alright, and then I just wasted points for no reason. There we go, take that off. We're going to put oh yeah, no, it's move generate, not move destroy. There we go, Daniel Bryan's going back on. Are there any coaches that I think would help out here? I guess that would come in handy right now in case Triple H wants to do his forever loop on me. Where's Lacey? There we go. All right. What's the logic between red, purple for Finn's skill set? So, here's the thing. Everybody's gonna have their opinion on what to do for for this feud. So the way I figure it, why the hell is my camera? You know, I turn autofocus. By the way, I turn autofocus off every single time and then it turns itself back on, and then when I go and look at the playback, I see that I'm like blurry half the time. Can you all see me a lot better now, by the way? But yeah, the reason why, so the reason why I do it this way, so the bleed is a one turn, and you know the hope is that I'm able to, that I'm able to get that to loop it at least twice, if not three times a turn. So I have the potential of doing at least at minimum like the 900k bleed, if not more. The other red moves refills the purple, and then when I do the leech gems, I can, whenever I can generate purple, I can do it over the leech gems, and then that way I get my health back. And that's the way I did it the first match, and I liked it. I tried another method, didn't really care for it, so I'm switching back to this for right now. I'm doing this match just for the faction points. Yeah, one of the cool things about this character, obviously, is there's multiple move sets that you can use. I don't think there's a particularly bad one. Like I said, I was debating doing doing black and something else and setting up a stun loop of sorts, but I don't know. This is the one that I decided to go with, and it's working out for me so far. There we go. Which one of these moves have I built up a little bit at least? 9 more freaking shards to get that fuse. By the way, for those of you who have kind of built up Colossus Cena a little bit, how do y'all feel about him? Yeah, it's the same thing with me. I think he's fine. I mean, he's okay. Obviously, he's not a top character at all, and plus, I like Bailey head over heels better than him. But yeah, he's not bad by any means. I mean, I know he's got I know he has all of his monthly perks and everything. I was able to do Hell mode with him. I got him up to 4-star bronze, and then from there I didn't touch him again. Didn't level him at all, and I was able to beat Hell mode with him. So that's got to count for something, right? Hopefully I don't get some stupid cascade and I can just pin him with this and quit using Eddie for the time being. There we go. There's that. Oh, there we go. Got those bonus points for my faction. So, like, housekeeper in Portland Frank, just to ask, like, obviously y'all, you know, like, being in Haven, you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna be at the top of the leaderboards anyway. Do y'all even bother using the bonus characters, or is it just straight feuding the entire time? I've always wondered that. Oh, you do try to get bonuses in as well? Okay, I'll just, like I said, I mean, look, you know, when you got, you know, like, when you're coming number one on the leaderboards, I think that, you know, like, a 5 million bonus here and there isn't gonna do, you know, isn't gonna be that big of a drop for you. Oh, I forgot it was supposed to be the red, not the purple. Ugh, where's my head? Yeah, but like I said, I was just wondering that. Just mowing people down? Yeah, that's what I figured. Maybe next Halloween I'll finally get the last 500 shards I need for Zombie Triple H and I can finally join the Cool Kids Club. You're already. Oh yeah, I know. Look, here's the thing. You know, what I joke about that. You know, I mean, look, I'm not one of those people. You know, like those people that just like self-deprecate and they're like, oh man, nobody likes me. You know, I'm not one of those people. Whenever I make the jokes about not being at the cool kids table and stuff, it's all in fun. I said I'm thankful that y'all like me. But, you know, I kind of told y'all, I don't dictate my life based on, like, trying to make other people happy. I want to be happy. Yeah. But no. But I am already at the coolest kids table, so yeah. Oh, by the way, Retro, I did see you were on earlier. I was busy, so I didn't get to say hi, so hi, Retro. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, oh yeah, I love those. Yeah. Hey man, look, I gotta tell you, I love those commercials just as much as y'all do. That's the reason why I even got them in the first place. I think they're great. And plus, it's, damn it, there's a wire that's hit my feet. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you know, like I said, I want to make sure that y'all are entertained while, you know, like, while I might be busy doing this or doing that. Oh, yeah, congratulations again on your giveaway and for hitting 350 plus subscribers. Simpsons 99, where do I get them from? YouTube. Yeah, just there's compilations of them on YouTube, so I just get them from there. Oops. Let's see. Oh, exactly what I didn't want to happen. Just waiting for the winners to contact me. I know sometimes that's the worst thing. Like when I had my giveaway, um, there was like a person or two that like I had that I had to like track down, and it's one of those things I'm just like like if I want a contest, I certainly and I knew and I got tagged and everything, like I would want to get it as soon as possible. The one person I felt so I had winners from India, the U.S., England. Um, the guy in New Zealand, I gotta tell you, he was legit a good dude and worked with me. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, the leech move animation, I absolutely love that one. He was such a nice guy and understanding. Getting a Google Play gift card in New Zealand was so much above and beyond a hassle that I didn't even that I never realized. Uh, but he was like I said, he was a G and worked with me, and I had zero problems getting him a gift card. I ended up just getting him just like a regular like you got like y'all know what Best Buy is, right? Like I ended up having to get him something like the equivalent of just like a regular Best Buy gift card and saying like, look, I hate to ask you to go and get to go and pick up your own prize, but like my hands are tied. I can't do anything here. I couldn't find a single retail establishment period that sold gift cards online for New Zealand. But like I said, he was a G. He worked with me, and thankfully we got him. Like I got him what he needed, and he was happy. There you go. Nope, that's not any good. Um, 3. Okay, that's not gonna be as ideal, but whatever. You got NWO Macho Man, but it was only one shard. Oof. Yeah, I always hate those. Come on, kick out. I still have health to taste. Okay. Well, that wasn't the most efficient beating of a Titan, but I'll take it. I knocked off most of his health. There we go. There we go. Out of memory again. Oh, and I have that playing in the background. There we go. Alright, well at least that out of memory happened outside of a match. And I will start my watch. Okay. So, just like I said, just as a friendly reminder, 7:09, it's 7:10 right now in Texas. I'm gonna play for about another hour. I'm gonna go have my normal Saturday night family dinner, and then I will come back and I'm gonna stream feuding until I can't do it anymore. So either I'm gonna hit that 110 million or I'm gonna fall asleep. So one of the two things is gonna happen. Oh yeah, couple things I forgot to show from last night. No. There you go. 1, 2. Really? Thought I wasn't gonna have this much issue with the fucking. There we go. There we go. Full screen. There we go. So yesterday I talked about it being my little brother's birthday. So they got a couple of birthday cakes. So they used some mini ones. So this one was red velvet. This one was vanilla. This one was chocolate. And then their names are Yusuf and Yaqub. So they got a Y cake, a giant cake with the letter Y. There's another angle of it. And then save that. And there you go. This is part of the. So this is part of the party here. So of course there's Mr. Sheik. There's me. That's our longtime friend Jim and Harvey. There's Yusuf, one half of the birthday boys. It's my cousin Medina. That is Tina. That is my brother's girlfriend. That's Jordan right there. That's my brother Yaqub's fiance. And of course, as you can tell, that's Yaqub, the other half of the birthday twins. So this birthday party was at a there's this like Pakistani / Indian place in Dallas called Barbecue King, and they are very legit. The food is fantastic, and we just like we keep it simple. Like we don't go too overboard with birthdays and stuff. So yeah, we had a very good time. All the birthday boys and the birthday boys had a good time. Yeah, Pac-Man, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, so here we go. We got a couple minutes. Here we go. Yeah, so Barbecue King right here. Really? Yeah, so Barbecue King, so, I don't know, it might just be the animations or something. I'm not dropping any frames, so I don't know why it's being blurry. Scone, how's it going? Yeah, so they actually, yeah, so they do serve pizza. They have like chicken tikka pizza and like Yayit 766812. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, yeah, so like here where the hell's the pizza? Yeah, it's like this pizza. So like what they do, here, of course I can't get that. Yeah, there we go. So that's actually what they do is instead of it being like a regular pizza in the sense of like you know like beef or mushroom or whatever, like they'll make pizza like they have like a regular cheese pizza and stuff, but they'll cut up like pieces of like a beef kebab or they'll put like butter chicken and whatnot. I forget exactly what it is that they have, but yeah, they have different types of pizzas and stuff. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, definitely. I mean, if you're ever in Dallas and if you want to go, let me know. I'll be more than happy to go with you. Kumar 1993, how's it going? Yeah, the biryani is good. Me personally, do I speak Hindi or Urdu? So I'm originally from Afghanistan, but I do speak some Hindi. Yeah, yeah. Namaste, Kiran Kumar. तबीयत कैसा है? बहुत ठीक है. Might happen one day. You're a Cowboys fan. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want. I don't do any sports outside of the art of professional wrestling. But I don't know. One of these days, I keep telling myself I wanted to go to a Cowboys game, especially now that Jerry World's been around. But it's like something keeps me from going every single time, and then I'm like, yeah, I'll go next week. I'll go next week. I'll go next season. Oh, you're from South India, so you speak Telugu, right? Or a Malayalam. So is this feud working if you were free to play? Yeah, it's not too bad. Which one, Telugu or Malayalam? Oh, Telugu. Okay. I don't know anything in Telugu, but one of my best friends when I worked at American Airlines, he was from South India, and yeah, he was a very good person. I loved him to death, and in fact, I haven't texted him in a long time. I should definitely do that. Yeah, yeah, WrestleMania 19 here. Yeah. How many 5SB do I have? I think I got like a dozen. Yeah, I'd have more, but I'll admit I sometimes I do a half-assed job of yeah, I do a half-assed job of it. Yeah, when you lived in Dallas, there's a huge Telugu community in Frisco. Oh yeah, yeah, there definitely is. My friend lived in Little Elm. I don't know if he still does, but yeah. Oh, I have 11. Oh, okay, yeah, I could. Yeah, I could always just take a look at my name here, right? Yeah. Need to figure out how to make a quick 30 million in coins so you can level that 4SG. Grind, or actually, Housekeeper. Yeah, I was about to say Housekeeper could tell you that the Ruby store is probably going to be the best place to do it. He has incredible luck with getting the like 3 million, 4 million, 500 million offers for the Ruby store to pop up for him. For me, it's 10 Hogan charts for like 3,000 rubies or whatever it is. Yeah, so if you all right, so Scon, I'm gonna be 100% upfront. Obviously, it does cost money. I'm not gonna say that it's free, but we'll take a look at it here in a moment. Um, Come on, battle. Yeah, Simpsons. Like, I've bought rubies from time to time. Um, yeah. So, Scott, we'll go over it here in a little bit. Like, so let me just get done with this real quick, and we can take a look at it together. Hopefully, it shouldn't take too long here. Go. Yeah, Simpsons. Like I said, I'm not. Some people swear by the rubies. I just like I said, I haven't exactly had the best luck with them, but definitely I would say like bang for buck. It's probably one of the better ways of getting stuff in the game if you're gonna spend money. But yeah, we'll like I said, we'll take a look at it here shortly. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, I was gonna say. Usually, that's how it works. I haven't gone. I usually when I do the very first time I did a Ruby deal, I think I bought the $50 package, and then after that I've been doing the I just buy like $20 and then I just do refreshes. But yeah, I haven't had much luck with it so far. Rackers, how's it going? Yeah. Not much. Just feuding before we do our weekly family dinner, and then I'm gonna come back and feud until I pretty much fall asleep. Cause I want, and I'm gonna max out this feud. I'm gonna get that 110 million points. And part of the reason why I'm gonna make it my point to kind of stay up and do it today is so yesterday was the like I said the family outing for it. But my brothers we're gonna have like a friends outing day thing, whatever term you want to use for for their birthday. That's on Monday. And that being said, we are going to go to this new Brazilian steakhouse that my friend Harvey absolutely swears by and says is fantastic. So usually, like usually on Sundays on Feud, like I stream Sunday, Feuds on Sunday, and I still plan to, but I'm gonna have like an absolute hard stop at like noon. So I wanna. So if I'm gonna do it, or not gonna, if well, not if, when I hit 110 million, it's gonna have to be before noon on. It's gonna have to be before noon on Sunday. Yeah, because like one of the things like when I'm hanging out with my siblings, uh, you know, uh, like what like sometimes it's like whenever I stream and I'm like, oh, it's like I'm done, I'm going to dinner with Mrs. Sheik or whatever. Like when it's just her and I, and we're just like like we're just out with the kid and the kid's playing or whatever. If I'm playing champions in the background, that's one thing. But like especially when it's a family outing with with my brothers and everything like that, I want to make sure that my focus is on them and not on me, going ooh, 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 the whole time. Because I just like, to me it's rude. Escon, sorry to hear that. Not trying to get any faction poaching or anything like that, but yeah, you might want to think about changing teams if you're not happy with who you got right now. That you changed to them from another like 2 weeks ago. Hey man, especially I mean, I'm not saying that the ones that advertise, are good, bad, or whatever, but I don't know. You might want to look into like the recruitment pages on like the Facebook groups and stuff like that, and see who has an open spot. Because that's one of the things. It's not fair to you if you want to participate and not and not be able to get the points that you deserve. Oops. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. I would have had to hit that one more, didn't I? Yeah. So, well, no. Here's the thing. I'm not by any means saying that groups don't do that. Um, I mean, maybe some of the higher tier ones will, uh, but I don't know. Like in our, I mean, I can't speak to everybody else's faction. I can only speak to my own, obviously. Um, we asked for a 600K roster or more, and then at least a couple of 5 stars. Dufont, thank you very much for the follow. We asked for like some having some. If I could talk, it's been a long day already. We asked that you have some 5-star characters, and then we kind of take a look at it, look at overall participation, because we do get people, like we get plenty of people who ask to be part of our faction, and some of them have like million plus rosters, but then as soon as they join our group, they don't participate in Blitz, they don't do like they don't work, they don't do any of the faction events, don't feud, and then like when it comes time to getting free, to getting the bonus rewards, they have literally no problem with that, but they do have a problem trying to participate and you know earn their fair share of it. So JFT, so I don't know. I did so earlier. I put up a stopwatch while I went to go get my clipboard and a drink of water and my watch that was charging. I let it go for like 6 minutes or something like that, and I got like 300k health back on the Titan. So I mean, it's gonna be like probably 20 minutes if I had to give you a guess. All right, there we go. Let's check the good old milestones here. All right, yay! I got the last of the shards I needed for Eddie. Finally. There we go. There we go. So 30 million, 811, 442. There we go. Got about 65 brawls left for me to max this. So yeah, so the one, I mean, obviously I want, like I said, obviously I said I want to max this. The one that I absolutely want to get is at absolute bare minimum. If for whatever reason, let's just say that, you know, lightning strikes and, you know, my power goes out and I'm not able to feud. Where does it end? There's this one has a 35 million has the Cesaro shards, 52 million has the Cesaro shards. Yeah. So yeah, so if absolutely nothing else, 52 million is like the bottom like number that I want to get. If not, like I said, if not max. Yeah, I would say if you don't want to wait, like, you know, what you could always do is just, like, you know, go on a road tour with you know, with him and Cena, since, you know, you get the -3, so the CPU can't, like, hit you first turn, and then just do like my RRP setup or something and just drain a shitload of health, and you can get his health back in like 5 minutes. Yeah, you do your dailies, new events all the time, factions promote that, and then I join, half the members don't do anything. Ugh. Trust me, let's see, I don't need this at all. Sell that. Yeah, trust me, I know the feeling. The very, very first faction that I was ever in. Like, I just went to like the factions and I picked one at random, and literally none of the people in there ever did anything. They never talked. They never healed anybody. They never feuded. Didn't do anything. I absolutely want to get on this one so I can get some more heal tokens. I don't want my games being so laggy right now. No. Hey, dude. Hey, look. Here's the thing. I vent all the time. Out of memory again, and this was less than half an hour. What the hell? Alright, I'm gonna switch my watch to 15 minutes. Just to be on the safe side. Sean, how's it going? Oh, I'm doing great. I woke up a lot earlier than I wanted to, so like I woke up before 6 because I had to use the restroom, and then I couldn't fall back asleep. So you know, and it turned into, you know, like the whole, like, you know, fall asleep for 10 minutes, up for 15. Fall asleep for 30, up for 45. You know, and like I finally at like around 8 o'clock, I was just like, yeah, I don't feel like dealing with this anymore. So I got up and and then I went with and then met up with my mom, and we went and bought supplies for the store. I hung out at the store for a little bit, and My dad, my wife, and I watched a very, very crappy Jean-Claude Van Damme movie called Six Bullets. And then came upstairs to stream, so just waiting for my mom to come home from the store so I can meet up, so we can all get together and head out to dinner. And then after I get done with that, I'm gonna come back home and I'm gonna feud some more, and I'm gonna hit 110 million, and then I'm gonna be happy, and everybody, we're all gonna dance around and cheer. Yeah. Hey, I like Jean-Claude Van Damme, okay? So I know we usually talk about like a random stuff and not always like champions things. Look, Bloodsport is one of my favorite movies of all time. I like, there's always like those movies that, like you'll stop whatever you're doing to watch. Bloodsport is that movie for me. I fucking love Bloodsport. And if somebody says that Bloodsport is a bad movie, then they're a bad person and you shouldn't be friends with them. Oh yeah, well no, like, so have you ever, Sonny? Have you ever watched the movie Six Bullets, like Six Bullets? Who needs the? Oh yeah, it's Finn. Ah, fuck it, I don't give a shit. They gave me a bunch of heals. I don't care. Yeah, that's the movie that I watched was Six Bullets. So, look, I gotta tell you. So okay, obviously, like I said, I've told you all how much I love my dad, how much I love my mom. My dad, like, he, like, Pac-Man, do the bonus SS, help your solo score. Oh yeah, I've been doing it. It's yeah, I've been using Balor. Hold on. Let me double check something. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you can. Okay, so you can ask Beast Mode earlier. I actually sent him. It's like, so he was talking about how he was planning on being top 20 so he can get his freebie Finn Balor. So I sent him, like, you remember Ray Jackson after his first fight when he points at Chong Li and he's like, "Hey, you, man. Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna kill you, man. You wanna go? You got it." So I sent that to him and he got a good laugh out of it. Let's see. News. So here we go. While it's loading. So here we go. Demon King trial, blah, 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 blah. Solo contest. So I know what you're talking about as far as like the extra characters go. So here's the thing, Pac-Man, uh, you get the bonuses for your faction for the faction contest by using Damian Priest, Killian Dane, Strowman, Bradshaw, Rick Rude, Finn Balor, Fandango, and Eddie. And I've been doing the matches with Eddie for the bonus points since I got him. But there is no. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody, because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. You don't get any bonus points for yourself other than increasing your war score, right? And then of course, like the loot coins and whatnot. 25 points with each wrestler. Yeah, I mean, but I'm using Balor the whole time just to get the faction bonus points for using Balor. But like here, for example, there we go. So like this Goldust and stuff, I am gonna use Eddie here, so I can get the bonus points for my faction. But getting back, yeah, so 6 bullets was like pretty bad. Also, I don't know if you've seen, like I said, I love JCVD. What was that other one? IMDb. Oh yeah, that was pointless. Why the hell did I do that? Okay, yeah, okay, so Sonny, by the way, so like I said, so like 6 bullets was bad, and then have you ever watched Pound of Flesh before? Yeah, while I wait, if you're still on, Pound of Flesh was very, like, you know, like, you know, when you watch a movie and it's like so terribly cheesy and bad, like you have no other recourse than to laugh your ass off about how bad it is. That's exactly what Pound of Flesh is. Yeah, and like in 6 bullets too was just ugh. I mean, it was fine for what it was, but it was terrible. But yeah, Bloodsport though, Bloodsport fucking rocks. Kickboxer 2 as well. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to say Kickboxer 2 because Kickboxer 2 is not a good movie. But yeah, Bloodsport, man, I absolutely love Bloodsport. In fact, Sufi HBK, how's it going? Perfect team. Now's my chance to live my dream. I'm taking hold of every moment. Given strength by the breath of life. I'm gonna stake my claim. I fight to survive. Yeah, so I can imagine this is what Housekeeper plays whenever he's this, Eye of the Tiger, and a bunch of other, you know, like inspiring songs, or what Housekeeper, Portland Frank, Beast Mode, Bob. This is what y'all have on in the background while you're playing, right? Survival match to use. We can restore Balor's health with the leech move. By the way, you don't have to do a survival. You don't have to do a survival match. Just you know, go into hell mode with a yeah, anything below 170 BPM ain't your music. Yeah, just do a tag match with him and Colossus Cena against a you know, any tag team that has a decent amount of health, and then yeah, just do that and get your health, get a bunch of health back. I will tell you though, Housekeeper, definitely whenever I'm driving my convertible and the weather's good, I have "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue playing. And of course I fucking pin there, and he's gonna get my other Cascade away from me. Yeah, hopefully I don't get this as a copyright block, unfortunately, but whatever. I'll mute out this 5 minutes if they do that. Radical Redemption, Chronicles of Chaos. All right, yeah, I'll listen to. I'm not gonna do it right now, but we'll do it at some point in the future. Yeah, that's the one thing. I just yeah, I'm not. That's why I don't know if I've ever explained it. That's why I play music, the video game remixes. Usually they're not as much of an asshole about those as they are their stuff, but yeah, I do keep an eye on what I play and don't play, because yeah, the last thing I want is to get in trouble for no reason. Yeah. By the way, I know you mentioned it on the health steal. I on the bleed. I don't think I can think of a time that the bleed didn't work. But you know, we'll see. Oh shit! I forgot. Fuck. Stop. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but, there we go. Scarce son put against the competition. Okay. Oh no, it's all good. Look, here's the thing. This is, like I said, this is an open forum for us to talk about whatever. So, this does not, I've never, as y'all seen, it's this isn't just like, hey, this has to be about my stream and my chat and my WWE champions, or I'm gonna throw a hissy fit. I'm not like that in any way, shape, or form. And plus, I went off on a tangent about how Bloodsport is a fantastic movie, and that has nothing to do with this game. So let's see. Dude, JCVD is way, way better than Steven Seagal. Okay, there's no comparison there. Steven Seagal, JCVD would absolutely beat the living shit out of Steven Seagal. Tony Jaa, yeah, I really, here's the thing, on Tony Jaa, I watched, what was it? I'm blanking on the name of the movie right now, so I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, the Ong Bak movies, I watched that, and then just, it kinda, I don't know, it's one of those things, he came, he came out and he was like, oh man, Tony Jaa, and then I just, then he kind of, faded out of the limelight. I don't know why. But no, I really liked him. It's so as you can tell from my love of Bloodsport, I love martial arts movies in general. Jackie Chan would probably be who I would say is my favorite of the martial artists. The protector scene of the stairs was parody on Robot. I didn't see the Robot Chicken parody of it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for the bonus point. Oh, can't fuse up. Okay. Fair enough. What I can do here is claim that. Noah goes to... Okay, so I know that game. I've never played it before, and I haven't seen any streams of other people playing it, so unfortunately my knowledge of that is yay big. Yeah, I know what you're. If you spelled it correctly or incorrectly, I know which one you're talking about. Oh yeah. Also, speaking of martial arts movies, so you know how sometimes just something kind of pops into your head, and you're like, oh man, I haven't seen that forever. So in the last 5 minutes or so, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do another feud or not. Have y'all seen, okay, so do y'all know, I know not everybody watches anime, but has anybody here heard of or watched Fist of the North Star? Actually, while I'm waiting, I know what I can do. Instead of having some dead that time. Make the most of it. There you go. Hey, Sako's already healed up. Yeah, so if you've never seen Fist, so Fist of the North Star is an anime from from the 80s, I believe. I don't know when exactly, I could look it up. But Fist of the North Star follows this guy who knows this super like deadly martial art. And they have like a whole anime series which is, you know, like several, like I forget if it's like 200 or 150 or whatever, but it's a ton of episodes. But they also have a motion picture which like condenses down like the, you know, like a bunch of the episodes into basically like an hour and a half movie, and takes off like a bunch of side, you know, you know, some of the side stories and things that are in it. But if you've never watched it before, it's fantastic. Oh yeah, so 1986 is when it came out. Well, the motion picture did, at least. Yeah, there you go. Check it out sometime. It's nuts. Yeah, I just, you know, like, it popped into my head the other day that I was like, oh man, I was like, you know what I haven't seen in forever? I was like, Fist of the North Star, and I've seen it multiple times. It's just, you know, it's been several years since the last viewing of it, and I rewatched it, and I was just like, oh man, I love this. It was great. It was just, you know, it was me going back to being a teenager and watching that again. Remember when I rented it from Blockbuster. So yeah, if you haven't seen it before, I really recommend it. It's fun. Wanted to check and make sure G hasn't started yet, so I can go out and raid him. Yeah, as soon as by the way, I'm just gonna do the dailies until Garrison starts, and then we'll go raid him. He's still stopping at 8 o'clock, right? Never watched an anime. It's like a unspoken rule, yeah. Well, I mean, back when I was in high school, I used to watch anime quite a bit. So one of my friends, basically, he's like, oh yeah, anime is great, blah 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 blah. And what happened was, one night whenever I was channel surfing, this had to be like, I'm serious, like it had to be 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, or something like that. I was just channel surfing, and I came across Fatal Fury: The Motion Picture, and I caught most of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing. But you know, I was just like, hey, I was like, you know what? I was like, this is actually pretty cool. Like, you know, it wasn't just you know, I was like, it wasn't just. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I always said, like I like The Simpsons, and you know, like nowadays it's, you know, Bob's Burgers and whatnot. But you know, I was just like, hey, it's like, you know, it's like this, you know, it's like it's got a good story, you know, it's got this and that. I was like, I could check this out. So then I went to Blockbuster and I rented Fatal Fury: The Motion Picture, and I watched the whole thing and I really enjoyed it. And then I was just like, okay, well, let's see what the rest of the world of anime has for me. And I literally watched every single movie that my local Blockbuster had to offer, from TV shows to movies to whatever. And Scon, yeah, you know, I loved the X-Men from the 90s. The dun 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 da 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 da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Donna. Woo. Yeah, that was awesome. That and the Spider-Man one was fantastic. I've seen like the '70s Spider-Man, the one that people make memes out of, like the one where it's like the two Spider-Men like pointing at each other. But yeah, the '90s one was freaking awesome. Yeah. Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. Yeah, my younger brother told me that Scorpion's Revenge was fantastic. It's just I've just been really lazy about checking out some things, and that's definitely on my list of movies to watch at some point. I am a big fan of Mortal Kombat. One, two, and three I really enjoy. Once four came around, I kind of fell off because four was not that good. And then I've told the story many times of my mom taking myself and my brothers to go watch Mortal Kombat at the movie theater. And she did take us to go watch Annihilation as well, and Annihilation was terrible. But I saw both in the theaters. And I would have watched the new Mortal Kombat in the theaters, but I don't. We had a night at my brother's house watching it together. So it was one of those things. I was I watched it once, I enjoyed it, and I was like, I'm good. I don't need to go watch it again. I still do need to go and watch Black Widow. I was planning on watching it on Friday, and I didn't. And then I was gonna do it today, but I got like I said, I got wrapped up with store stuff, and then I didn't feel like going out, especially like I said, since I was hanging out with my dad and my wife, and we watched that terrible Six Bullets movie, and then yeah, okay, I thought I got a message that Garrison had started. Alright, so I don't mean to cut it off suddenly. Like I said, I was planning on ending at 8, and I thought Garrison was going to be on by now, but he's not. So we're gonna raid 2 Bob, and then like I said, I will be back later. It's just I'm gonna go out, have some, like I said, enjoy family time with my mom and dad and my wife and my son, and I will be back. I hope to see y'all a little later. But as always, since this is gonna be going on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch at IronSheik84 for more WWE Champions action. And with that, I wish y'all a wonderful evening. Best of luck with feuding, and have a wonderful weekend. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is IronSheik84, and I am back with a stomach full of delicious Sichuan Chinese food, and I am ready to keep going on this feud. Nico, what's up? Yeah, we went to